Hey guys, so today's video is a bit more art video style because I just want to ramble a bunch and I wanted to draw, so I thought let's just combine them, make it like a speed paint video while I just blab about my life. Because the biggest update here is that I want to switch to doing videos 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. So that's what we're going to be discussing. And for the art portion of this, I'm just sketching in my sketchbook. I had no idea what I was going to draw. I kind of just got started, and I'm using that new Crescent Render sketchbook that I showed in a recent vlog. Just testing it out, seeing what it's like. I'm not planning on doing tons of shading and layering in it, just sort of simple flat coloring for the most part. So I wanted to see how it would handle various tools like the pencils and the multiliners and the markers. So I'm just drawing, just trying to fill the page. So about the schedule, yeah, I want to go to 5 days a week because I actually used to do this. I used to do 7 days a week daily vlogs on my Bumble Baylee channel. And that was a lot to commit to. And over time, I just couldn't keep up with it. But I was daily for, well, I don't know how many years. It was at least 3 full years. And then it started to trail off. I switched to 5 days a week. And then I kind of just let it be a whenever I can upload thing. But now that I'm not doing the art videos, at least not how I used to, like you kind of just see the art in the vlogs, or you might get the occasional video like this, but you know, it's completely different where pretty much I'm just vlogging now. And so, you know, I want more of them, and I need some kind of accountability to, like, if I just post whenever I have enough footage, I feel like I'm not getting enough of them out. And I also just really miss the routine of back when every morning I would wake up and the first thing I'd do is go to my computer and edit. That was my routine for the morning. Lately, the routine has been streaming, but the time I start is different. Like I do workout ones at 8 a.m. twice a week, or if it was art or gaming, it would start at 9 a.m. So that was my morning routine to get me out of bed and get things going. But if I'm switching to 5 vlogs a week, I can't do those morning streams anymore, at least if I'm editing them in the morning, which is what I want. So I'm like, maybe it's time to cut back on the stream so I can focus on the videos, because I never streamed, I never did the 5 days a week streams in the past. That's been a more recent schedule. I don't know how long I've been on that schedule. But anyway, I think if I'm going to ramp up the vlogs, I need to cut back on the streams, especially since, well, okay, the art streams were always a half day, and then the game ones were full days. So there'd be Tuesday and Friday where I would do 6-hour streams. They were originally 8, and then I cut them back so I have time to edit after or whatever I need to do. But still, like, those days I don't end up vlogging because I'm sitting at my computer all day streaming. There's no vlog content. And so if I want to do the 5 vlogs a week, I have to cut out one of those. So I'm cutting out the Tuesday game streams. But then also the art one and the other game stream need to happen later so that I do have time to get that edit done and then get ready and start the stream. So I'm pushing those back as well. We'll see how things go, but I think an 11 a.m. start time is good. That gives me enough time. Like if I'm at my computer by 8 and then I edit and then get ready, I think that gives me a good amount of time. And now what about the workout streams? Because really I was doing those just for the accountability of getting out of bed by a certain time. Otherwise I would just let myself sleep forever. But now if I have the vlog edits as the accountability, I don't need to stream the workouts. Although I could still. No one probably cares about what I'm about to discuss, but I'm gonna discuss it because that's what I do. See, I figured I could do nighttime workouts or evening workouts, but then I was thinking, well, what about showering? Because I like to shower after my workouts. And then I thought, hey, this could actually be perfect because I've been thinking of switching to nighttime showers instead of daytime showers, but what was holding me back was the morning workout streams. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna shower at night if I'm working out in the morning. But this is the perfect chance to move all that stuff to the evening. And then it just works out. It just works out. And I could have it where I do the workouts on the nights where I'm going to be washing my hair, because I only wash my hair every 3 days, even though I'm showering every day. So I could have it so I do the workouts on those days where I'm washing my hair. And then my hair would just be a little cleaner, I just don't think I'm going to put those as part of the schedule because the days will be a little bit more random. So really now I just have the art streams, which I'm actually going to move to Tuesday just to spread things out a little bit more. This is actually what it used to be like a long time ago. I think I had like Tuesday and Friday streams, one art, one games, something like that. We're kind of reverting to a past schedule. But yeah, just to keep the two streams not quite back to back. I mean, they weren't back to back. It was Wednesday, Friday, but there's only a 1 day gap there. So if I move it to Tuesday, spreads them out a little better. So the stream schedule is a casualty of this change, but I just want to prioritize the videos. I want to go back to those 5 a week. The thing is though, I'm going to be lenient about it. Like back when I was daily, 7 days a week, I would upload a video no matter what, even if I was traveling. I was very committed to it, but I'm going to be a little more lenient. Like if we have family here visiting, or I'm out of town visiting family, or maybe I just have other stuff to do that day that is just absolutely not vloggable, then I'm going to let myself skip vlogs in those cases. But for the most part, if I'm home and no one's visiting, then it's going to be the 5 days a week. But I think it's just good to cut myself some slack, because that's what makes it sustainable long term. If I'm really forcing myself to do it no matter what, there's going to be horrible videos. Like some days there's just nothing. Like let's say I'm like visiting my accountant, and then like I don't know, like there's just going to be random days, or maybe I just need like a mental health day. Who knows? But for the most part, 5 days a week. And this kind of works out, because I was thinking of doing Vlogmas, but then I was concerned about how the stream days would interfere with that, because those days there wouldn't be much to vlog at all. But now I could just technically not do Vlogmas, but I'm still posting 5 days a week, so it's close enough. I like the routine. I like having that schedule, and it just keeps me from slacking off too much or having too big of gaps between videos. And it'll especially help dropping that one game stream, because then I'll have more time to do stuff and vlog stuff. And yeah. Will I keep this schedule forever? Probably not, but it's just what I want to do, at least for the foreseeable future, until I change my mind again and change everything up. But that's what I want to do. And I think being relaxed with it and taking breaks when I need to will prevent it from being too overwhelming. So yeah. Ooh, and a perk of nighttime showers is the days I wash my hair, I will have to shower early enough that I can let it air dry before going to bed. Otherwise, it'll be a mess. But the beauty of that is every morning my hair is dry, because on days I wash my hair like today, I let it air dry, and it just doesn't look that good. It could look worse, but like it's always kind of ratty looking on the days I wash it. And so now it'll dry at night, so it's dry in the morning, so I can style it, and you'll look a little better. I mean, I'm still gonna have my days where I slack off, but I'm just excited at that thought. So that's the big schedule update. I already tweeted about it, and people seemed pretty excited. So yeah, I'm excited too. I have thought about it in the past, like, oh, what if someday I only vlog, and then I can go back to posting more of them, or something like, I don't know. It's been on my mind for so long, and I'm like, let's give it a go. Now, let's talk about the artwork a little bit. Looking at it right here in front of me. I just had the urge to draw the jar of jam and have a little gingham cloth on it. I was just making it up as I went. I'm like, let's add some plants in there. I had the plants on my desk as decoration, and I'm like, let's add some of those in the artwork. I drew a little cat character. I don't know, he's got a bow, which is the same gingham pattern. And I wanted to draw a character, so I just drew a little face of a girl. I think for the hair I was inspired by Lost, like the show Lost. I've been watching it and I've never seen it before. And Kate's hair is like the really curly. So I think that was my inspo. Like I just started drawing it, not thinking of her, and then I started thinking of her, and I'm like, probably was a subconscious inspiration, especially since I was watching Lost while doing these doodles. And then I drew a spoon. Initially I was going to draw a spoon with the jam jar, and then I changed my mind, but then later did draw a spoon anyway. And it's roughly based off these spoons that I actually want in real life. They're just back ordered right now, so I'm waiting for them to come back in stock. November something, like November 4th or something's the estimated date where it comes back in stock. But it's this Baroque set by Wallace, I think is the company that makes them. And I want them specifically in the gold color. I want those so badly. So I'm just waiting. I'm signed up for an email for when it comes back in stock on Wayfair. And I'm like, when it does, I'm buying it because they're gorgeous. I love how ornate they are, and I like that they're gold. So I drew one of those, and I just added other leaves to fill the space and some circles. I didn't know at first if they were going to be more blueberries or not, but I ended up just coloring them various colors that were in the artwork. I use a little bit of my pink multiliners, not as much as I thought I would. I really only use them on the cat. The rest of the outlines were done in pencil. There's brown and pink and a bit of purple used. And yeah, mostly simple shading because this paper actually does not handle the markers very well, which is what I figured. Like I said earlier, I don't plan on doing like lots of shading and stuff in this because I have a different sketchbook that I use for that, for marker art. This though, I just wanted this no-show paper so I could use inks to do flat shading where I want it and not have it show through. And it does not show through at all. I actually layered some colors in some areas, like the jam jar. It took me several tries to get the color I want. Well, I was kind of trying to mix two colors because blueberry jam is kind of purpley colored. And so I was trying to get it more on that side. Plus, I noticed every color I grabbed looks a lot lighter on this paper than it does on normal cardstock. So sometimes I'd grab a color thinking it's dark enough than it actually wasn't. So there's some trial and error in that sense. But for the most part, most areas just have that single layer of ink on them. The spoon does have some shading though. And then for the girl character, I mostly shaded with the pencil. Although I guess her skin, I technically shaded with the yellow, but then her skin has no base color. It really just has the yellow shading and some pencil shading. But when I was coloring the jam jar and layering, there was a lot of pooling of the ink on the surface. It's kind of like those bleed-proof marker pads, where since the ink is not being absorbed into the paper and through it, it sits on top and is like a puddle. And then it dries with, it like looks really sticky and has these dark edges to it. It's not pretty, but you know what? Under normal circumstances, this sketchbook will work for what I want it for. I will be coloring on the opposite page eventually because I'm left-handed. I kind of like to fill the right side first just so my hand is not going to be smudging everything that's on the opposite page. Plus there's the front side of the left page, which I also haven't touched. I don't know what it is about the first page of a sketchbook, but it intimidates me, so I'll go back to it later. I feel like I don't have much else to say about the update or the art. I do have other things to show you and talk about, but I think I'm just going to save it for the next vlog because this one's really just about the speed paint. So I'll show the other stuff in the next one, which will be tomorrow. Monday through Friday. Vlog every day. Not on the weekends, though. I mean, I'll be filming on the weekends because whatever I film on the weekends will get posted on Monday. Yeah, so anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next video. I went through a bag of this size yesterday, and I only had a few defective ones. Let's see here. I have 5 in my C grade bag, and then 8 in my B grade bag. So maybe that is a lot. I don't know. If these are in bags of 100, I mean, that's still okay. I don't know what to expect with wooden pins. You know, I'm used to enamel pins